In this video, we'll be converting from a base to another. That's what we'll be doing. That is, we may be asked to convert from a number in base 2 to a number in base 9, from a number in base 7 to a number in base 3. So how do we do that? Let's pick some examples. I may be asked to convert from 314 base 5 to a number in base 8. Let me just take this out. Base 8, that's what I need. To a number in base 8. So how do I do this? The first I need to put in mind is I cannot just convert from base 5 to base 8. No. There must be an intermediate or an intermediary. For me to convert from base 5 to base 8, first I need to convert from base 5 to base 10. Then whatever I get in base 10, I convert to base 8. And that is going to be pretty simple, because in our previous examples, we have seen how to convert from a base to base 10. And we have also known how to convert from base 10 to other bases. So this is going to be simple. The only difference here is we're going to work twice. So the example says 314 base 5 to base 8. We do that now by converting to base 10. So the first step is to convert 314 base 5 to base 10. And there are two methods of doing this. Do not forget. Is either we use the repeated multiplication or we use the expanding powers. So let's use the expanding power in this case and solve. For me to solve, that means I'll be writing a 3 and I'll be writing a 4, 1, and a 4. The first is to multiply by the base, which is 5. So 3 times 5 gives me 15. Whatever I get, I add the next number, which is 16. I want to add the next number, and that is a 1. I add to that. Then 15 plus 1 gives me 16. I multiply by 5 again. 16 times 5, that gives me 80. Plus, finally, I add this answer, and that is 84. So I have 314 base 5 is the same as 84 base 10. So I have converted from base 5 to base 10. The next now is to convert whatever I have in base 10 to what I need, my initial answer. What is the question asking us to do? It says we should convert to base 8. So I will convert from base 10 now to base 8. And for me to do that, it's simple. I just do a repeated division like we did earlier. So I want to convert from 84 base 10. No, that's not what I need for now. I want to convert from 84 base 10 to base 8. So, and that will give me my final answer. So let's do that. How do I convert from base 10 to base 8? Repeated division like we said earlier. I draw a line, and after that I divide. Put my 84 here. The base I need to divide to is 8, so I write 8 in 8 is 1, 8 in 4 is 0, remainder 4. I do the same with 8, 8 in 10 is 1, remainder 2, and finally 8 in 1 is 0, remainder 1. So I've got my final answer, and all I need to do is write out my answer. So let's do that. Finally, what do we have? So that means that 314 base 5 is the same as 84 base 10, and it is also the same as, we read up, do not forget, we start from up, 1, 2, 4. So 1, 2, 4 base 8. In this case, we can finally write our answer. Since the question says we should solve from base 5 to base 8, it can be 314 base 5. 314 base 5 equals 124 base 8. So we convert from base 10 and then convert to the intended base. With this, we have been able to see how to solve from a number base to another.